Hello, YouTube world. Mac Daddy 191181 here with the Shade Tree Survivalist. Just got finished watching a couple of update videos on the situation up in Virginia. One from Mr. Guns and Gears B channel, which I watch his channel sometimes, but I'm not a regular. I don't watch it as regular, I guess, as I should in some ways. But it was Mr. Mark Robinson speaking, and I want to say he was up in Virginia doing a rally. And I'll tell you what, Mr. Robinson should have his own YouTube channel. He would be, I would watch everything the man put up. He is an awesome orator. He's a true American patriot. And, you know, it was just awesome speech. He said in there, the simple fact of the matter is America has never not been great. I really enjoyed that. It sent chills up my spine when I saw that. I was just really awesome thing for him to say. And the way he put it, it was just down to earth, simple man kind of thing. You know, there's all kinds of eloquence and so forth in the world. Shoot, I wish I was that eloquent. I mean, the man he hit the nail on the head, and he didn't have to have a big fancy college degree, some philosopher or philosophy major, whatever, to be able to say exactly what needed to be said, exactly the right way, in the right tone. It was just awesome. So y'all should check that video out. You should watch the entire thing. It's only a few minutes long. It's not that long. It's 6 or 8 or 10 minutes long. Mr. Mark Robinson, just a fantastic speaker for American liberties, whether it be the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, or whatever the case may be. Just outstanding orator. And he's just a common man. He's just a regular, ordinary, hardworking fellow like the rest of us out here. And just seeing that was freaking awesome. I'm doing this as a live stream because it's a lot faster and easier for me to upload it. I didn't announce it yesterday because I promised to take Kim out to dinner, and I did. And last weekend, I went and visited my buddy Stan. He's been sort of depressed. You know, he's in his 80s. His wife passed away a couple of years ago, and she we're just gonna use her first name. Her name was Ruth, and we called her Miss Ruth. She was a hardcore Democrat, and right before the 2016 election, before she got sick and eventually passed, we were having a discussion about the election and so forth. And I asked her a simple question, because I mean, when I say hardcore, Bubba, the sun rose and set, and Obama's hind end, and Hillary Clinton was the greatest thing since they invented toilet paper. And if you don't think that the toilet paper is not a great invention, you guys ought to try wiping your hind end with a piece of newspaper or something. Hello, big trucker, Mr. Joseph. How's it going, man? You still rocking and rolling out there, my friend? I was busier than a cat coming up crap this week. To get off subject of the video, let's talk about trucking for a minute. We got a package delivery guy named Adam that quit here a couple of weeks ago, and ever since then we've been short-handed. And I've been running the tanker 1 minute, jump out of it, jump into either the pickup or the Dodge 550 or 5500, I guess it'd be. And I'm moving packages, heading to Canada. Well, I hope you ain't moving up there, but anyway, you be safe up there. That border crossing, man, that's one always kicked my butt. That is the only thing I hated about Canada as far as visiting. Now, I wouldn't want to live there. It's too damn cold. Sergey Drachev's trucking channel, he was up there somewhere up in Canada the other day, and I mean, the damn snow was piled up higher than a cab of a truck. That is not my idea of a good time. Now, I've trucked up that way, but no. But no, anyway, I'd get out of the if I ran fuel that morning, I'd jump out of it, jump in the package truck, and then I'd have 8, 10, 12 stops, a 55-gallon drum here, or a box of grease, or a case of grease, or a barrel of grease here, and hydraulic oil there, and gear oil here. And man, I'll tell you what, other than the fact that from the time I get there to the time I leave, I'm wide open. Other than that, I mean, and not having any time to actually socialize with my coworkers, I love the hell out of it because it's actually helping me lose this fat belly I done gained while I was driving, hauling feed down there. But yeah, that package delivery, it's I'm not gonna say it is intense, but it ain't boring. I promise you. Trying to find a damn, and this is the thing, we go to all these carpet mills like Shaw. Shaw is the worst organized places. Most of the time, you're trying to find out where the hell you got to take the package. If you've never been to that plant before, trying to get somebody to tell you, okay, where the hell is supply at? I need supply, or the tool room. Most of them ain't got a damn clue. So you spend too much time running around trying to find out exactly where you can deliver. And every one of them wants you to put it on a damn pallet. I said, we ain't giving you a pallet for one damn barrel. It'd take 15 truckloads coming back and forth up here. We wouldn't make any money off this stuff. So, because you wouldn't have the room on the truck, the truck, even though it's a pretty good sized truck, you can probably fit probably, I'd say 25 or 30 barrels, 55-gallon drums on the truck, but it wouldn't take that kind of weight. Not that small truck. Now, we've got a box truck that would, but but every damn one of them on a pallet, I like, you bring the pallet, I'll get the barrel onto the pallet. So I've got to where I'm getting pretty damn decent at it. I dropped my very first one yesterday. I let it get too far back and it fell, and I moved my damn feet out of the damn way. You know, we got a hold of this hydraulic. It wasn't. It was some type of synthetic gear oil the other day. One 55-gallon drum. One cost $4,750 something. I was like, God almighty, that son of a bitch must be made out of gold or platinum or something, as much as it costs. But it's rare we sell that stuff. But when they need it, and they want it. And so we have to keep it in stock. But yeah, one freaking barrel of oil, $5,700. Most of them, $300, maybe 250, something like that. But that damn one particular barrel, 4,700 and some change. It'll hurt your feelings. Yeah, it is, Joseph. By the way, are you still on BigMacTrucks.com? I haven't been over there in years. Ever since I sold my Mac, it just broke my damn heart, man. I'll tell you. And I haven't been over there. So, but I still get, because I was owner operator, had my own Mac truck and so forth, I still get sales, news and so forth from Mac trucks, wanting me to buy a new truck or whatever. But I think I'm done with that part of my life. I ran my ass off. Now, that don't mean I won't find me an old R model Mac to restore. Just depends on the money. I'm making real good money per hour, but I'm not working as many hours as I used to when I was hauling chicken feed. And man, that's the thing. You just look around on there mostly. Yeah. I don't ever get on the forums. You get on the forums and, they some really good information, but then you've got the shitbirds getting arguing with each other. Like I used to be on M14, a couple of the M14 forums, M14 EBR, the original M14 forum, 1911 forums, BigMacTrucks.com, and which I love that one. I did, but I just, like I said, it's sort of just, I lost interest when I sold my Mac. But I hope you're not riding down the damn road doing that texting. That man will strap them legs, good fashion. But yeah, I've seen, and that's one good thing about this package delivery. I get to go to a lot of different places. I went to this farm here a couple months ago. That guy must have had 10 completely, totally restored John Deere tractors. ranging from the early 1930s, what they call unstyled, where the radiator was exposed, the fuel tank was exposed, the shaft, the steering shaft, it goes up to the front gearbox, it was exposed. No sheet metal. The flywheel on the engine was exposed because it's the old 2-cylinder, horizontal cylinder Papa John's. But he had them from then all the way up to the last one before they went over to the new style with the inline diesel engines and so forth. But man, you talking about some beautiful damn tractors. And they had one 8N Ford that I saw, and I think that's all the tractors, but the guy had them sitting out in his yard. I mean, they all had new tires, new paint. The sheet metal was perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm a John Deere fan, mostly because of the Model A. I'm not the more modern tractors and all that. They don't do shit for me. And that's something else. I get to see a lot of the more modern stuff. But, you know, I was talking to one of the guys at one of the farms, and he was also a dealer. He doesn't sell many new tractors, but he sells a lot of older stuff and all, and he does real good with it. But he said the new ones are pure garbage. It's all to do with the damn engine and all that after treatment and all that. They just won't last. They won't hold up. He said it's damn things stay tore up more than they stay running. So what he's done is, like a lot of smart people, he goes out and buys older tractors, fixes the mechanical issues they have, cleans them up, paints them and all, puts new tires and whatever else on them, turns around and sells them to the tractor, and they're selling like freaking hotcakes because people are sick and damn tired of all the garbage. And I'm going to do a video probably this weekend advising the manufacturers to stop with this stupidity. They've got everything running through the damn computer, your headlights, your damn windshield washer or wipers and so forth, all running through that computer. And if there's a damn glitch, the crap won't work. The Volvo I was driving when I was pulling the chicken feed, one morning it was really, really cold. It was like in the teens, and just got a update from my virus protection, just saying it's good to go. It was in the teens. There was ice all over the glass, all over the cab and all. And I got up in there. I'll give Volvo credit for one thing. When I hit the key, I don't care how cold it was, it didn't fart, it didn't miss, it never skipped a beat. It didn't blow a bunch of blue smoke, it just fired right up. I mean, and that's without any power, service, or any other additive in the oil. That's the only good thing I can say about it. That is the only damn good thing. But what happened that morning, it was in the low teens, and I let the dang glass defrost, and I went to turn the wiper on and wipe the moisture off of it, you know, so I could get the hell on up the highway. And the damn windshield wipers had frozen, the blades had frozen to the rubber gasket that goes around the glass of the windshield, and it would not pop free, and it didn't reset automatically. Okay, my Mac would do that. The old Ford out here is 30 years old. If you turn it on and they're frozen, it'll trip the damn breaker, but it'll reset. It's not on a fuse. Okay. The Volvo turned it on and it wouldn't turn back off. I mean, even though I turned it off, it kept trying to make a full revolution so it'll go back to park. And it busted the damn gear housing. I mean, not the housing itself, but it just destroyed the gearbox. And even after it was defrosted, they were toast. They were useless. You know, that's a safety issue. And the damn thing did that. That's one damn thing that pissed me off about Volvo. The headlights had these little skinny ass wires that, I mean, tiny. And okay, let me show you guys this. You see this cord right here on this test light? This is about 3 times bigger in diameter than the damn wire they had running to a 55 amp or 55 watt headlight. And that was the low beams. All right. The high beams on my Ford out here are 55 watt. The low beams on this Volvo are 55 watt. The high beams are 65 or 95. They were way up there, but the little teeny tiny wires. Every damn time you turn around, they'd break. Every time you turn around, they'd break. They were junk. The cross member under the fifth wheel that holds the two frame rails together. All right, stiffens it up. They break just like that. Every time you turn around, that damn thing would be breaking. The air dryer, okay? Right, we came right here to up the road here to Lafayette, and was on 27 heading north. Got up to the first traffic light coming into Lafayette. It said Highway 136. We made a right. Okay, they had some work going on. They were putting the hot tar down in the cracks on the asphalt, and so you got two lanes going east. The right lane was closed, so we had to all go to the left lane. Got to the left lane and had to come to a stop. Well, while we were sitting there, all we hear is so, oh shit, this ain't good, and watch the damn air pressure just go all the way to damn zero, just like that. The damn pop-off valve on a 3-year-old damn air dryer, the air dryer that keeps the moisture out of your airlines and out of your air tanks, it popped, just blew out right there, sitting right there in traffic. So here we are, no air, blocking the whole damn road, and the guy turns the sign around to go. I tell you, and I had a trainee. I said, you put this damn bitch in a low, and you drag this hunk of shit out of the damn road and get it off it, because there was a pull off right there beyond where the guy had his little damn sign. So, I mean, we drug all the brakes, the trailer brakes. I said, I don't give a shit if it blows the transmission out on the dirt. I'm so sick of this piece of shit. Drag it off the damn road. So he pulled around the guy with the stop sign and all that and drug it right off. I mean, just I didn't give a damn. Got it out of the damn road, didn't even hurt the truck, which is a freaking miracle, as cheap as they made nowadays. I don't even think the damn truck was 3 years old. It seems to me like it was only 2 years old. Mine had the least amount of miles on it, under 300,000 of all the damn trucks we had. The air tanks were bone dry, but this little tiny pop-off valve, just, I don't remember if it was a Haldex or a Bendix or who made that damn air dryer. And I called my boss and let him know, oh, that happens all the time. I said, and you're going to put the same piece of shit part back on. Is that what you're telling me? I mean, this is ridiculous. Unloaded at a chicken house one day, coming out, making a turn, flat ground. Well, it's smooth ground, but it just, a little bit of a hill and a right-hand turn. Coming around, all of a sudden, steam just blew out from under the damn hood. Like, what the hell? And the chicken farmer happened to be standing there, and he, whoa. And I'm like, what? He said, you got coolant going everywhere. So we shut the engine off. The return line, the cold water line coming from the radiator back into the engine, just split like it wasn't nothing, and they lost every bit of the coolant. So we shut it down and called the boss up and told him what happened. Oh, that happens all the time. I got one right here, a couple of spares right here in the office. I'll bring you one. I'm like, what? And instead of going out and getting a Gates, who is the best in the business when it comes to belts and hoses, he brings the same shitty Volvo hose out there, and we put it on, and it's one little layer of rubber. It's not two layers like you see on a regular automobile. I was so pissed. I was like, you people are the damn bunch of dumbest morons I've ever seen. Why don't you go get a quality part instead of that Volvo garbage and put it on there, and you would do this one time and one time only. But it ain't just Volvo, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not just picking on Volvo. No. Kenworth. We have a bunch of brand spanking new day cab Kenworths, and it's one of the new modern aerodynamic pieces of crap. They got one of them in there. Guy be riding down the highway on his way to deliver, and it just shut off right in the middle of traffic, I-75. And he's having to ease over to the shoulder to get the hell out of the road. That happened 5 times to the same damn truck. They'd have to tow it back to Kenworth. Kenworth to work on it for a week. Oh, it's fixed now. They go get the damn trailer and take off again before we get 50 miles down the damn road. It quit again. I mean, just stop. The engine would just shut off. Everything would go black. All the instruments and all would just shut off. It eased off the damn side of the damn road, and they had to do it all over again 5 damn times. Ridiculous. Joseph, are you still here with me, buddy? By the way, what was your username on BigMacTrucks.com? Slow Joe or something like that, I think. It's been a long, like I said, it's been a minute. It's been years. It's been years. Because I sold my Mac in 2014, and I don't think I got on there much, if any at all, after I sold the truck. And by the way, out there, ladies and gentlemen, now that was a real Mac truck. Before Volvo bought them out, bought them when they got Renault of France, because Renault actually owned Mac, but they didn't mess with them, I don't guess. I went in one time to have the truck serviced at a Mac dealer, and they said, "Oh, there's a recall on your light switch and wiring harness." And I said, "No, there ain't. That's a Mac. That's all Mac. That's before Volvo got a hold of it. It's fine." And they go, "Well, I got to check it." I said, "That's fine." I said, if indeed there's a recall, hell yeah, that's headlights. I want it squared away." He checked. Oh no, that's not the right one. He said it's all the year models after this truck. And I said, "I know. No clue, Joe 66. That's what it was. Sorry about that, bro. But yeah, yeah, that Mack truck didn't have any problems. But the new ones are all Volvo. The cab may be Mack, but the engine's a Volvo engine. That damn M shift, I think is what it's called, or M whatever, that automatic, quote unquote automatic transmission that they've got is a Volvo I shift. And I've heard some people love it, some people hate it, but all the issues they have with the wiring and all that, it's all Volvo. If you look at the dash and then you look inside of Volvo, they're identical. Oh, that was another one of the other drivers. Now his truck, 500, 600,000 miles on it. On top of the dash, got this big damn panel that just vibrates and makes all kind of noise. That's where your fuse panel's at. There's no easy way. You got to pop it out of the dash to get to it. Something happened on the trailer because the trailer's M drive. Yeah. Something happened on the trailer. It shorted out the fuse box. The damn fuse box is supposed to protect the electrical system of the truck, so it's not damaged. It's supposed to pop the damn fuse. It shorted out the damn fuse panel. They said the only way we can repair that, because his auxiliary power or something going to the trailer would not work. They had to rig it up to get it to work. They were going to have to replace the entire fuse panel. Now this is a 2013 or 2014 truck. Okay. Modern truck. Mine was 01. Manufactured in December of 2000, but it was a 01 year model. It had fuses that would reset themselves if they cooled off. Every damn one of them were fuses, not breakers. I guess that's what you call them. They were resettable. They were not these little blade ones like you have in an automobile that you push in, and then if something happens, it breaks the little piece of wire in there and pops it. Okay. My old 2001 CX613 real deal Mack truck, the fuse panel was in the glove box, and it had damn resettable fuse, or I don't know if you'd actually call them fuses or if you call them breakers, but I know the one time I had an issue with the trailer, it would get real hot and then it would shut off the power supply, cool off, reset, and come right back on. Okay. And that helped me find a damn short I had in a trailer. And it turned out to be the right front freaking light, which is the last light in the series, because it goes from the end of the pigtail socket, goes down the left side all the way to the rear, crosses over, and comes back up the right-hand side to the very last light at the right front corner. And it had to be that had to be the one that had a short in the damn thing. Let's see, the trans are okay in these M drive. I've had continuous EGR problems, injection cups, and wiring harness issues. It's because it's Volvo crap they put in them, brother. It ain't Mac. It ain't real Mac quality. It ain't Mac parts. It's just garbage, man, garbage. And you know, they got on our trucks they had made in the USA right there on the side of the cap. That's an insult to the United States of America. That is Swedish engineering or whoever. It and Volvo out of Sweden. Who are you? Well, no, you don't put that on here. You don't want that kind of information. But you over the road a full size truck. It seems like last time I saw you. I guess we were on Facebook or something. I don't remember. Wasn't it a white truck? If I'm thinking right, that's about how often I get on Facebook. I think I was on there maybe 20 minutes last night, and then I realized, wait a minute, I just wasted 20 minutes of my life with this crap. Turned it off and went inside and did something. Oh, I bought Camo Gone with the Wind for early pre-Valentine's Day gift, and we were sitting there watching Gone with the Wind last night. You know what? There's not one person in that whole damn movie that has a real Southern accent. That pisses me off. Probably shouldn't be doing that, but I ain't encouraging it by any damn stretch of the imagination. But damn it, I've been on here long enough. I guess me and you truck drivers only two getting up this early this morning. But yeah, the crap going on in Virginia, they just passed the first item of business was they passed it so that no one could carry a firearm of any kind anywhere at the Virginia State House and or on the grounds of the State House and several other different places. That's for damn first order business, and all this other anti-gun crap that they've been talking about. That is their first item of business up there. Next Monday is the 20th. And back to hauling glass. You know, I never did that, but I saw it. But my kind of luck, brother, I can look at a mirror and break it. I had a mirror fall out of my Ford Ranger. I had a mirror broke on the Mac since 4. Oh man, 4 a.m. Yeah, you've been doing some trucking. What part of Canada are you going to be going across that? Because I went across at British Columbia, up on the north side of Washington there, and right there at Michigan, and then came back in up there by the falls up in New York that time. But man, the last time I was in Canada was like 2001, 2002. Just ain't had no reason to go up there. Well, I'll take that back. I think as an owner operator hauling out of one of the mills up here in Chattanooga, I went up there one time, but they had taken an electric motor off the manifest because they didn't have it in stock, but they forgot to remove it from the total dollar worth. And man, 8 hours because of one damn electric motor. So I was like, screw that. St. Augustine, Quebec. Can't speak French. I know I think they have English signs and all up there too. But the one time I did get into Quebec, the people I dealt with, they spoke pretty good English and they were super nice. But anywho, you be careful up there, brother. You just be careful up there. And be nice to those folks because they are nice folks. I'm gonna tell you, one of the nicest people I ever met my whole life. So I guess you ain't gonna have a problem. Anywho, the deal in Virginia just is ridiculous. They are trying to see how far they can push the people of Virginia and the people of the United States as far as infringing on rights and so forth. I guarantee you, all these crap that they're passing. Now, I don't know about. Okay, you take care. I don't know about where they ban all firearms in the state house and on the property, even though historically up to this point in time, 2020, January 10th, 2020, yesterday when it happened, up to that point, they're welcomed firearms and people to carry firearms in there. It's never been an issue. They've never had a shooting. They've never had a problem. But because they're dictators trying to shove their damn way up our hind end, now they're going to do it. Yeah, bullshit. God, I want to attend that rally so bad. I just ain't made up my mind yet whether I will or not. And I may talk to my boss about it next week because he told me I could have any day off I needed. He'd fill in for me. I could fill in for him and so forth. And the fuel side, it hit and miss. Some days you're wide open, and some days it's dead as a damn hammer. So I'm hauling packages, but some days I'm hauling packages and hauling damn fuel. So it's jump out of one vehicle, jump in another one, haul butt. And 3 times last week I was in 3 different vehicles in the same day. Started the morning out in either the package truck or the Peterbilt tanker. Wound up in either one of the other trucks, and then at the end of the day, the small fuel truck, one of the internationals we got. So yeah, it's been a busy week, but it's all right. It's okay. But yeah, just that's the thing. Maybe we don't need to. If I were to go, maybe I don't need to announce it on my end. Just go. Show up on the down and show up to help some folks, because we need to show them our support. And that's the thing. Even if you don't quote unquote have a dog in a fight, you do, because it's your right too. If you're an American citizen, it is your right to be able to defend yourself. But let me see. I've been on here for 31 minutes. Joseph, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and call this good. I'm gonna probably put another one up, but it's just been a lot going on my end as far as things I had to get done, and was not able to do a live stream. But if you see this before my next video's up, I have a video on the 1911 about to come out. It's just another one of the historical ones, that comparing and contrasting the evolution from the beginning. Yes, we do. What are you referring to? Because I've been talking so much, I don't even know. But you're probably talking about our Second Amendment right. And yes, we do have the right to self-defense and self-preservation. And it's not given us by the Constitution. It is not given to us by the Bill of Rights. It is ours inherently. That is why they're trying to remove God from the platform. I mean, I want to say it was the 2016 election when Hillary Clinton and the DNC had the big doohickey-rooney to nominate her. They had at the beginning of it what they call the planks. Okay, this is what their platform represents, and they tried to have God removed from it. And it was a big uproar. They didn't do it, but the whole point is, if you can say God does not exist, then you don't have a God-given right. That is some demonic crap, if you ask me. But anywho, Joseph, you take care of yourself, my friend. And maybe one day we'll run up on each other. But, man, I rarely ever get out of Georgia, Tennessee nowadays running that tank. Though that truck is tagged to go in every single state in the union, with the exception, of course, of Hawaii and all of Canada. I could not believe it. I was like, why in the world you have this day cab tanker? And they said that they do propane on a different part of the company and other stuff, and they go the entire United States. And the owner of the company, he actually was up in Canada because he worked for somebody, a big corporation, and owns our little company too. But he's like a big management or something. He just took a massive increase in pay because somebody retired, he took their job, and now he's traveling all over the world and all. But yeah, he was up in Canada the other day. But anywho, Joe, you take care of yourself, Slow Joe. And we're going to get off of here. And I got to finish doing the editing on this other video I'm going to upload. And maybe we'll catch you on the flip-flop out there, brother. But anywho, this is Mac Daddy 1911A1 with the Shade Tree Survivalist. I'm going to sign off here, and we'll catch y'all on the flip-flop. Maybe here later in the morning I'll do another one.